Hello, this is Monica Flowers. Welcome to Louie See the Mayor's podcast. We have a great show for you today, and I would like to thank all of our sponsors. You have Old Town Rodeo at 618 Duval Street. We have Island Outlaws, and we also have Sexy Bull Riding on Thursday. And soon enough, there'll be a tidy, whitey bull riding party. We can't wait for that to happen. So come down and see us Thursday through Saturday. We'd love to have you. Also, I would like to thank Florida Keys Injury Lawyers, Accident Lawyers in the Keys. Go to FloridaKeysInjury.com at 302 Southern Street. Locals, taking care of locals. Also, Advanced Urgent Care, Key West, Marathon, and Key Largo. Now offering affordable health care with the KeysCares.com. $89. How could you not want to get it? Also, I would like to say hi to our lovely Naughty Vapes. They're absolutely wonderful. They're helping people with quitting smoking, and that's a wonderful thing. They have large numbers of vape pens, all the vape type stuff that you may need. They always get big shipments every week, taking care of us locals and military. So if you would like, you can like them on Facebook at Naughty Vapes. And I would also like to go over today's weather. Today's weather was a high of 71. It sure did not feel like it, that's for sure. Especially with this wind. It feels like 69. It's 20% chance of rain tonight. Humidity is at 58%. Wind is 16 miles per hour, but definitely feels like about 20 miles per hour, especially when you are oceanside. Tonight will be high 60s in temperature. Now here is your man, Louie C. the Mayor. I think he's fallen asleep on me. He had to take a small little nap. He's been really busy.
What is going on, my people? Louie C. the Mayor checking in. Boy, dozed off for real. When I start dozing off, it's a serious situation. But I was dreaming there was a podcast going on. It really was. So come on in, hit the share button right over here. Boop, boop, boop. Michael Knowles in the building doing it big. And if you got love for Monica Flowers, Louie C. the Mayor, and all our entire crew, throw them hearts up all the way up here on the podcast and show us some love. So Monica, I got to tell you, there's a lot of stuff going on. And me and Mike Knowles say around here that they don't make it easy. Boy, every day is something, but we're going to keep making it happen. So shout out to Ole Miss, the mayor's office over here has officially declared spring break officially in session right now, because last night there was definitely no questions about it. 1,000,000% spring break in action, and the first one that I seen was Ole Miss came in the building big. There was about 40 deep. Did you see what Michael Knowles did? Did you see these? Somebody got to pay attention to detail in a company, right? So these are paperweights. So over here we got this AC. When that AC kick in, and you know them big fans over at Home Depot, they blow everything, loose papers. They even so strong they blow some paper clips off the desk. So Mike Knowles got a couple little paperweights here. So we good. We ain't got no more blowing though. Now when hurricanes, we don't like hurricanes, they blow heavy. So come on in, can y'all share? Can y'all share the video right now over here? Boop, boop. Hit that share button. Check us out on YouTube, on my Louie C. Rock YouTube channel. And also, we're going to have a new video on Sexy Bull Riding, Old Town Rodeo. Let me tell you, this Thursday, On Everything I Love Thursday, it's going to be off rip. It's going to be probably the most amount of girls we ever had on a bull riding contest. Is a lot. It is busy downtown. So I'm glad that everybody is feeling good and healthy. So come on down. Mike Knowles, you see Mike Story at the Mojos yet? Come get something to eat during his lunch break.
I don't know.
You ain't seen him? At the kayak, did you see Mikey's Story? Come. Story, when you gonna come by, dog? You MIA, you know, I got it on here, locals taking care of locals. So I want to see some of my local people start showing some love with the KW. Oh, forgot to tell you, Mike, guess what got hung today? At the Mojo Sports Bar and Bistro. What? That AP Minnesota jersey for the Vikings hung from the rafters already with Outlaw Dave, so I was very happy about that. So what we need to establish here, and what I think is the best thing we could do for locals, is the good old saying, locals taking care of locals. So Monica, if we have flowers, right, why would we buy flowers and order flowers? So we got this person that's a local. There's no reason to buy any flowers for anybody but a local, and especially if we know somebody that works with, of course we're gonna buy flowers. So if, let me see, Mike Knowles selling some t-shirts for Javon Green because he boxing, why would we buy boxing t-shirts from anybody else when we supporting local? So if you support me, we support you. That's what it's supposed to be. Now, is it like that all the time? No, but if we kept it like that and we kept it 100, oh hell no. Hold on, Mike Knowles, we got somebody calling on the live on Monica's phone trying to get through. Do we answer calls on the live? Mike Knowles?
No.
Okay. I don't know. You watch Channel 10 WPLG? I've never seen them say, hold on, let me take this call here on the air, and we'll get right back to you. So wait till we get off the live. The call be Monica Flowers, Mike Knowles. We serious deep in here. Did you lock it up? Because I said Red Tater don't slide through. We locked up over there,
Yeah,
Mike?
we locked up.
Okay. I got Kristen Hirsch. I got Tavia. I tell you what is going on. Go ahead, Monica. I'm going to let you read that boy's thing because that boy funny.
I'm a little MIA. Gonna come down on Thursday, Conk Pride.
Okay. So, all right. So we're going to see if you come down on Thursday. We're going to hold you to that. Ron Gus, the necklace steals the show. Is that a necklace Ron gave you?
Yeah, it's. I had a necklace for. I had another necklace like this, but he stole it one day when I was in the shower and not thinking about it. I didn't put it back on. I forgot about it, and there's a couple times I went looking for the dang thing, and I'm like, where the hell is my necklace? And I couldn't find it. And on Christmas, he had taken it to Jeff Gems, actually. And Jeff Gems...
Hold on, see. Time out. Let me interrupt here. So,
Mm-hmm.
You was in the shower.
Mm-hmm.
Ron decided he going to sell your necklace.
No, he stole it from me so he could have this one made of real silver.
Okay, you scared me. Okay,
Yeah.
my man.
So...
Okay.
He took to Jeff Gems, which Jeff Gems makes particular pieces.
That's another local business, right?
Yes, that is a local
so if you
business.
have some nice pieces, go there. Where they at?
Jeff Gems is over by the Kmart Plaza. It's like right in the little. It's more by.
Is it more by like
Keys Federal?
Okay, gotcha.
It's right there by Keys Federal.
Yeah. Okay, all love. If y'all could share the video right now, it'd be greatly appreciated. Who is Mike Knowles? What you got going, Mike?
Let's see more. We got a lot of people here. We have Christopher Rodriguez. We got DJ DOS Pete Altman. Yep. We got Dawn Muntz. We got Danielle Marie Pawsey.
Gotcha.
We got Carla Ricardo Gayton. And we got Robert Anderson. And it looks like we got Gizmo Azard, JC Galvez.
Yeah, I don't know this one right here. Can you help me with that?
Thiago Alvaro.
Thiago de Brazil. So I don't know if that man is in Brazil or what that means.
Brazil.
Nice. So we got Brazil checking in. It's big. Monica, you big right now. Big. DJ JC, the #1 Latin DJ in the Florida Keys, says hello, Monica. And Karen Hirsch. Jeff Gems is in Lynn Alley. Oh, see that? That's a good. Yeah, I didn't know about that alley. You know that's called Lynn's Alley? Over there by Key Plaza, where you talking about the Jeff Gems.
Oh, in there.
There's also a ballet there.
That's what that guitar shop is.
Karen,
Yes,
give your
it's-
compliments that you're.
Thank you,
Monica,
Karen.
you look so pretty. Okay. Monica, anybody on your side, or we both on the same side with Mark from Facebook? Mark, with
I
Facebook,
think
keep you on your toes.
we are on. Did you say hi to Red Tater?
Nope. Red Tater's no joke. Red Tater's doing a big.
He's here. He's on.
Yeah, Red Tater out there singing karaoke at the Jam Pony. Let me tell you, last night, I gotta tell you something, y'all. This thing with this karaoke, these people turned up. I mean, I sit over there watch this for hours, man. It's free edition every night. I found a couple that I got my eye on locals. Just because you have talent don't mean you can be a star. So, but there's definitely talent. The talent part ain't no problem. So I'm thinking, Monica, me and you talked about this. So I'm thinking what might have to happen is that when you take your break to tally up scores, we want to get one of our Jam Pony karaoke to slide over to the Old Town Rodeo, 618 DeVault, and just stand up right there in the VIP porch on the little ledge and sing a song in between while we telling songs. So you never know what we do out there. So please hit the share button right here. Everybody watching, boop, boop, boop. We're going to talk about if the phone died, you died. We had a serious situation that happened. Also, what's going on at the chop shop? We got any SUVs?
Yeah, we're still working on the SUV. I just haven't had a lot of time. I've been bouncing back and forth from doing a lot of things.
Okay.
But yeah, the motor is sitting there in the engine bay. It just needs to be pushed into the transmission.
So for people that don't know anything about you, you in the chop shop out there putting engines in cars, right? That's what you're doing in Stock Island?
Yeah.
Yeah. Stock Island is part of Monroe County. It's kind of old Key West, and back in the day it was gangster. Now not so much. Now we're a little bubble gum down there, but that's good. You know, we cleaned everything up there. Shout out to Rick Ramsey out there. Bad boys, what you gonna do when Sheriff Ramsey come looking for you is a problem. If you see them sheriff out there, it's definitely a problem. And then we don't even want to get to Dennis Ward, that state attorney. That man come looking for you. It's a double problem. So you definitely don't want that. Also, you heard about the situation with our city manager.
That he has given his 90 days.
Yep, 90 days. So if
someone must have taken him off.
If you no, let's be clear, man. This is nobody forced any man. It's a man's decision. If you love Gregory Velez, you down with the conks, you bleed red and gray, and you support promotion from within. I want y'all to throw them hearts all the way up through the podcast right now, because we're gonna lose a good man at the city, and I'm not sure exactly who's gonna replace him. So we're gonna have to start working on that soon. See what the candidates are. I'm for within, promoting within. I'm not for any type of national search at all. I search right here in my backyard to see who we got. Look, man, I got hearts going on. Throw them hearts like Fat Joe. I see Travis is coming at you, Monica.
Well, you gotta start with Boss Man is the man at the karaoke bar making a lot of peeps happy.
What we see there?
Ron.
Ron said.
Ron says Boss Man is the man at the karaoke bar making a lot of peeps happy.
Yeah.
Then you have Travis Trump. Ladies and gentlemen, hope all is well tonight. And you have Thiago. I'm following the live from Brazil.
My man. Okay, so some of y'all think we playing around here. Mike, do you have that CD?
Oh no, it's right over there where you at.
So every time we get one of these things here, we're gonna address what was really happening. So, do you know this gentleman, Thiago from Brazil?
I have a lot of people.
But do you know him personally?
No, not personally.
Michael Knowles, have you ever seen this man come on the live?
No, this is the first time actually. I mean,
we've been on the live thousands of times. Just because we only did this live with I say only, but with 252 times. So when I say worldwide, we mean worldwide. This is for y'all, right? Mike Knowles, I didn't come up with this. This is special for Mike Knowles. He said that if you hate and they give you one of the CDs, you listen to some Walt Disney stuff, you ride the Space Mountain, and then maybe you can get some love in your heart, because the only way you kill hate is with love. That's the new thing out here. So Mike got this CD. This thing ain't come out the rap. That boy, I don't know where he got this right, but this is a classic. So this for everybody. Hey, look, if you want to look at the songs, you can see how they do he, ha, ha, ha. That's what we're going to do it around here. So that's what basically happened. So what happened was, the show is called today, Your Phone Died, You Died. So in my company, we've been doing this a long time. Mike knows this, because from day one, everybody's told if your phone died, you die. Which means is if your phone died, you can die. I'll give you an example. And when I say real death, I mean real death. Like, y'all think I'm playing. And then I'm going to tell you the model of what the phone die, you die is. So one guy was riding his 18-wheeler, and it was below degrees. He had a problem with his brakes. That man said, let me get out and fix my brakes. That man went underneath his 18-wheeler. This is a true story. And got underneath his truck. Unfortunately, the time he spent down there glued him to the cement because the ice was so sticky that man couldn't move. Therefore, if that man's phone was dead, he would have died on the spot because nobody would have got to him. Fortunately, that man was able to hit with his hand and knock a phone call loose and put it on speaker and get a 911 rescue. So if that man's phone wasn't charged and he wasn't on point, that man wouldn't have changed no more brakes. So on the business level, the phone dial, you die. Let's say Mike Knowles trying to get a hold of something because he got a $5,000 deal on the table, and then I'm out there with no phone. Next thing you know, this entertainment. This don't last forever, or whatever, that deal might be gone. So then if we continue to lose $5,000 here, 100 over here, 700, then we'll be out of business. We won't be able to afford a phone. So around here, you got to have that phone active at all times. And there's no reason for a phone to be dead. This 2021, you could buy a charger. You can go to CVS. They sell them there. You got to do whatever you got to do. There's plenty of outlets. So, but Monica had a different phone die, you die. She had a real situation where somebody might have had a problem. Mike knows. I see Mike's story coming through. What that boy talking about?
He says, we got to keep it local and in-house, totally against bringing in an outsider to run our city.
Let's make the motion. Monica, I have a motion to promote within for the city manager's job that's going to be coming available. Can I have a second?
I agree. I think it has to be, actually.
Okay, call the roll. Aye, yes, Monica?
Yes.
Mike Knowles?
Yes.
Motion carries 3-0 unanimous, and Mike's story 4. So that's how we operate around here. So Monica, so I guess you had a situation where you almost had to call security detail. You almost had to make that phone call to us for security detail to knock on somebody. We almost had to make that call, Mike. So can you explain exactly what transpired to you? Because this is a very interesting story. I'll let you take the floor. Before we do that, share the video right here. Boop, boop, boop. And Mike knows we got anybody before I let Monica do her thing.
Let me see. We got Megan Spencer. We got, we already got Travis Scrum. And we got Martha Marshall, and that's it.
Okay, so what happened with your phone, girl?
Yesterday I had to go to the store, and I had a few things I had to get. And so I went to my first store, and I just got off the phone with a friend. And so I went into the store, and I knew exactly what I needed to get, and it was basically right at the counter. So I picked the things right at the counter that I needed, and then I went and paid for all my stuff. And then I went to Winn-Dixie, and then I went to CVS, and then I went to the gas station. Well, after that, then I went home. Well, I noticed when I got home, I couldn't find my phone anywhere. And I was like, you gotta be freaking kidding me. I'm trying to track my phone and everything. And finally, I told my daughter, I was like, well, can you call that store and see if my phone is there? Because I didn't remember having it. I knew I didn't have it at Winn-Dixie because I always use my Winn-Dixie card. And I use it by using my phone. And I went to grab my phone at Winn-Dixie, and I realized, oh, I must have left my phone in the car. So I was like, okay, so I told her to call the first store and ask them if they found a phone, blah, 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 and if they were still open. And the gentleman on the phone says that they don't have a lost and found, and they haven't seen a phone, but I was welcome to come in. They were still open. So I drove my car down to that first store, and we looked all over around the counter. The storekeeper looked all in a bunch of drawers, and the manager was looking in a bunch of drawers. The manager was actually calling my phone. He probably called my phone, I don't know, about 5-6 times. And so then I'm like, okay, well, it must not be here, So I went to Winn-Dixie. I knew I didn't have my phone, but maybe I don't know what I was thinking. So I went there, and it wasn't there. I went to CVS, it wasn't there, and I went to the gas station, it wasn't there. So I went home, and I decided to do the phone tracker. my daughter actually has one heck of a phone tracker. And so she tracked my phone. It was going down Flagler. And they decided to shut off my phone at Flagler and Riviera and like 11th Street. So, we're looking for someone either on a bike or walking. And then they turned my phone back on again. This time we got an exact kind of location. Didn't give us the address, but once we got there, we realized there's only 3 houses. And so at that point, the first house I knocked on was a very nice elderly Spanish lady. And the second house that I knocked on their door, it was a pastor and his wife. And we were talking to the pastor and wife, and the wife's like, well, I think my next door neighbor works at, or used to work at such and such store. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. So I'm thinking, okay, well, maybe this person went in to see his friend that was maybe working, blah, blah, blah. So I knock on that door, and I had to knock like 3 or 4 times real hard, and the person finally answered the door, and lo and behold, it was the cashier. It was the cashier that opened the door. And I'm like, I know my phone is here. I know you have my phone. And then he tells me, I don't have your phone. I was like, well, my daughter tracked my phone here. And if you would like, we can get the law involved. And at that point, he was like, hold on. And he shut the door. And a few minutes later, he came back with my phone and handed me my phone.
That's incredible.
And he's like, I'm sorry. And I'm like, you shouldn't have taken it. And I just walked away. I'm like, whatever, have a great night. And
Crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy.
So this guy was actually a person that was working at the store?
Yeah, if I would have stole something from his store and he caught me, I would have been in handcuffs.
Well, we keep it blood raw around here, so we're not going to name the store because the store is not really...
It's not their fault.
Right, it's just a bad apple that they have at their store. But I don't think that you should have let it go for him to continue to work there, because if he stole the phone, he stole other stuff. I wouldn't recommend this, but these people need to be slapped in the mouth. I'm not saying you go. I mean,
proverbially.
Yeah, because that's just incredible. Mike Knowles, you got any comments? Somebody took your phone, you pulled up, they tell you they sorry. What's going to happen, Mike? I mean, why are you going to take that? 'Cause I'm curious. I know you're a calm gentleman, but you got your point too.
Let me see. First of all, it wouldn't went that far with me. I mean, they would have got the law. You would have had the chief or the sheriff, and then what happens is you would have seen me on keys.net, and then I would have been sitting there waiting for Dennis Ward to prosecute me. So I think that was, he got a break out the deal, so he got blessed out that deal.
So what I've learned, and me and Monica have been talking about this, please go ahead and hit the share button right over here. Boop, boop, boop.
Oh.
And keep sharing.
Oh, shit.
Ooh. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Excuse my language.
Oops. We'll get to that. So this is just unacceptable. We can't have people like this disrespecting. This is theft, and it's not acceptable at all. But what I was saying, Mike knows, is the way we come up, we don't have any tolerance for this, so we could swing on you without thinking twice. However, we like me, I swung on somebody, I broke my knuckle. So I've learned that this is just not the proper way to do it. But it really make you feel like going back to where you come from. But we have enough knowledge, and you did good because you held your composure, and you could have gone a different route. So you actually didn't tell the store or call any authorities.
I didn't.
Gotcha. Go ahead, Monica. You got some people here in the queue.
Red Tater says, I have a similar lost stolen phone story that happened to me on Duval. Pretty amazing recovery. Will tell you next time I see you.
Nice.
Ron says, I went to the store today. They know. He called off today, so he will be fired.
Well, I don't have a problem with that. And whoever, let me get back to Red Tater. Y'all done stole the wrong person's phone. Red Tater got all kinds of angles he come at you, and next thing you know, the real Secret Service show up. And there ain't gonna be no city or state. They said, better Secret Service show. So I won't be messing with red tape in any which way, shape, form, or fashion. That's a wrong phone to steal. What you think, Mike?
Well, he might take you up the red tater branch.
They might not find you again. Mike Knowles, you got anybody else on your side?
Yeah, I got Andrew Pink Day.
Andrew Pink Day. That man S1W. If you don't know anything about hip hop, you got to look up Public Enemy. Security of the First World down there at the Old Town Rodeo. We just help people get on the bull and get off the bull and keep everybody safe. We don't like to touch people over there unless we really got to, so everything is good. Shout out to Paul on security. Shout out to Jeff on security. Shout out to Christina on security. And one gentleman there I'm probably missing. Can't remember. Who's that? Oh, Javon. You got Javon too, and you got the other gentleman, Pink Dave. If I missed somebody, just put him on the live right now. Pink Dave, when that boy show up in a suit in court is a problem. You know, that man fired off on the city one time, so everything calm now. Who else we got?
Scott King.
Scott King?
Yeah.
And Monica, got anybody?
Not showing anybody.
Yeah, okay, all love. So in case you don't know about this young lady, she be in the garden in Stock Island doing it big. So what's going on in the garden these days?
I'm super excited. I have passion fruit. Nice. My vine is looking absolutely wonderful, so I'm going to have lots of passion fruit very soon. And it's actually pretty tasty.
Nice.
It tastes like fruit punch.
Nice.
A natural fruit punch. But, yep. I'm very super excited, and the flowers look like aliens.
Really?
Yep, they're like a purple, white, looks kind of like a sea anemone or an alien
Wow,
with tentacles. Yeah, it's a very neat looking flower.
Gotcha. Speaking about flowers, I see you BIB back in business. I see you got some nice flowers there on Duval Street. So you going out there mostly on the weekends, or it depends?
It depends. I mean, it depends on how everything's going.
If you need some flowers, like I say, locals taking care of locals. How can we get some flowers if somebody wanted to call up?
You can contact me on Monica Woodbury on Facebook, or you can contact me at Rose Petals in Paradise on Facebook.
Nice. Okay, so you'll be good if you get your wife or girlfriend some flowers. You can never go wrong with that. March Madness is going down. Tournament big. Like I said, spring break officially in the city. So be careful out there. We welcome all spring breakers. Just don't act a fool, and you'll be all good. So definitely a lot of spring breakers are in town. I expect it to be very busy this evening. So that should be good fun. And karaoke on the Jam Pony is on and popping tonight. So come through there. Hit the share button right over here. Boop! Notifications. Make sure you hit notifications over here. Boop! On the YouTube channel on the Louie C. Rock. And if you got any questions, feel free to come on through. And if you want to sponsor the show, go ahead and inbox us. Well, we got something cooking outside, huh? Okay, let's see both of y'all look out there.
We gotta get you up on the mic singing. You haven't been up on that mic singing yet.
I'm gonna have to sing a little something. I don't know what I'm gonna sing. You never know.
Something.
I ain't been on the bull yet either at the Old Town Rodeo. One day y'all gonna see me. So you was telling me there's a lot of accidents.
Oh yeah. I don't know if everyone's seen, but there was the one, I don't know how it happened. There was a white car that was literally up on the side on the van.
Yeah, you showed
that
me.
was one. And then yesterday there was a really big one it was over by the bank, the brand new gas station and McDonald's, and like the whole front end of this black 4-door new car was just pushed right in.
Wow.
I'm like, how does that happen on such a slow road, really?
Texting and trying to make love on the phone and caking. I guarantee you the one on downtown happened because that's too much. If you look at anywhere up unless something happened, but if you roll up on a car like that, you just veered all the way in the lane. That texting and driving, I even have a challenge in doing it, but it shouldn't be done because it's dead serious.
I really don't understand. I mean, I know geometry and I know, but if you think about it, it's almost like they had to go up onto a ramp to get it on top of that vehicle. And it's a little green or a little white car. How?
Well,
Are they doing the Dukes of Hazzard? You know,
wasn't sure it wasn't a movie that was like real,
Dukes of Hazzard.
but it wasn't filming a movie out there. This is like a real accident.
This was an actual real accident over by Robustos.
FloridaKeysInjury.com. After you dial 911, you go FloridaKeysInjury.com. They'll take care of you, but you gotta slow down. And US 1 has been numerous accidents,
fatalities.
Fatalities.
Yeah, slow down. I'm proud to say, happy to say that the Contour train is riding full. You know, their Contour, their speed is slow and slower. So I'm glad when I see them Contour trains, full. And I want to give a shout out to Ed Swift. Y'all need to put respect on that man's name. Go ahead, Mike Knowles.
Well, I mean, the problem is up there is, look, man, when you're coming in the Keys, you're doing what you're doing. You're doing about 80 or 90. I mean, you're supposed to do actually 50 up there. I mean, that's, on that stretch.
What, 35 or something?
35 or something up there. And
They changed the speed limit up in,
Big Pine?
no, is it Almirada?
Almirada?
Yeah, they lowered it even more. It's like 35 now.
35.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's 35. It's much slower
You
now.
come down here to the Keys, we move slow around here.
Ooh.
So just slow down. That's all you got to do. Also, Monica, I think the date is Wednesday, March 17th. It's an anniversary, the day that the whole city got shut down due to COVID. But guess what? We ain't shut down no more. We moving fast and furious. So tighty, whitey, bull riding. Okay, official ladies' night for the ladies. The guys are finally going to get to ride the bull in a competition, and it's going to be a lot of fun. We also got that boy Chili Dog out of Nashville on a 2-piece, and we got line
That
dancing.
sounded differently. In a 2-piece?
Yeah. We got him and somebody else gonna do a duel on the band, and then that's funny. And then also we got the line dancing with my man Marvin, so that's gonna be good to go. And DJ Jeff will be out there, and you're gonna be emceeing, right? You ain't practiced on the mic yet.
Yeah.
You can handle it.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's basically it. Mike knows anybody on your side? Monica, anybody on your side?
I got Jose Humberto Nierda.
Yeah.
And we got Jim Lamerson.
Humberto, I haven't seen you come by yet and have a meal over at the good old Mojo Sports Bar and Bistro. You see Humberto?
Well, you know what? He probably was in Metro Dade then. They probably was. I mean, what can I say?
He's gonna be retired soon out there. Red Tater, Monica, that's you.
Yeah, I'm the one that does most of the driving. Take your time on the overseas highway. You can haul ass when you get to the turnpike. I never take the turnpike.
Did you say you do take car sound or you do not?
I am taking card sound now. Oh,
because
yes.
of who?
Because you.
Thank you. See, you see that, Mike?
I
Car
prefer
Sound
that
Road is such a peaceful ride. I don't know why y'all conks go 18 miles straight, man. That's not even compared. That car's down.
Oh,
Be aware though that if there is a little patch that there's no service, it's a small little patch. And at nighttime, it looks like they filmed the movie Friday the 13th. So I'm going to let you know that it's kind of dark out there. But, you know, in the daytime, it's lovely. I like it, and there's nobody on there.
Alabama Jacks, that's what
I was
thinking.
I don't know if I ever actually stopped at Alabama. Maybe one
I
time.
might have to stop there.
You
it
never
was
did?
packed.
Really?
When I went by there. Oh, yeah.
That's a legendary place.
It was packed.
So that's basically what, that's my time. Monica, you want to take us out? Go ahead, Mike Knowles.
You got Aaron Skinner and Kenneth Alonso.
Aaron, any fights coming up this weekend on the MMA? We had some good fights the other day, and good crowd. Mojo Sports Bar and Bistro. We're gonna be showing the fights. Monica, if you want me to take them out, or you want to do it?
I don't care.
Huh?
I don't care.
Okay, go ahead.
We all want to thank Old Town Rodeo. These are our sponsors. We want to thank Old Town Rodeo, 618 Duval Street, world famous bull riding. Can you do the 8 seconds?
Okay.
We also have Island Outlaws. They're live from Nashville Thursday through Saturday. We want to thank Florida Keys Injury Lawyers, Accident Lawyers in the Keys. Go to FloridaKeysInjury.com at 302 Southern Street. Locals taking care of locals. Then we want to go to Advanced Urgent Care. Key West, Marathon, Key Largo, now offering affordable health care with keyscares.com, $89. Then my favorite little place to go to, Naughty Vapes, the #1 vape shop in the Keys. Check it out. It's right across from the fire department, and they have huge inventory, and you'll be seeing a lot more posts from them. I've asked them to take a lot of pictures.
Nice. Oh, you got new pictures. Yeah, and
Yeah,
Mike
I've
Knowles,
asked them to.
Mike Knowles be on that Naughty Vapes too.
Yeah.
Even though Mike knows, I'm glad he don't hit them cigarettes. But if you're gonna try something and you got to get off them cigarettes, you got to vape a little. Do you do a little vaping?
No, I've had problems with bronchitis from it.
Gotcha.
So I have
But
tried
you
it.
still smoke.
Yes. But if you like Naughty Vapes,
Anybody that could make a recommendation for Miss Flowers to stop smoking, I'm all ears. But go ahead.
Well, I tell you what, if you was a kid like I was, and your parents caught you smoking one cigarette and they make you smoke a whole pack, I don't think you want to smoke.
That's what happened?
Yeah, that's what happened.
I started smoking at 19. So
Did you hear that, man?
yeah.
So
I
if you
wasn't
do
a
that
kid.
now, they arrest you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Back in the day, this school of hard knocks. So you got caught smoking a cigarette, you had to smoke a whole pack.
Yeah,
It wasn't fun, was it? You ain't never want to touch a cigarette again.
Hell no.
So somehow that worked.
I started smoking in the basement of a church in 1999.
Y'all out of control. I ain't
Yeah.
smoked nothing. Period. Anything else?
Anyways, please check out Naughty Vapes on Facebook. You can check out their varieties of things that they have. And thank you.
Okay, so I'm gonna go from here and go ahead and get my Jam Pony Karaoke Club on 618 Duval Street. That boy Falseman is serious on that microphone. He's doing his thing. Shout out to DJ Jeff, and shout out to everybody that's on the team. Teamwork make the dream work. And please take care of locals. Visit local business instead of sending your money to Kentucky somewhere. Thank you all for the hearts, the love, and if y'all steal a phone next time, you might get a finger broken. Ha!